G'day and welcome to the Jade Rat. Thank you so much for tuning in again. And today we're going to do the last 3 days of Inktober, the challenge created by Jake Parker. And of course, these are inspired by Eiichiro Oda's One Piece. So we've got 31 pieces that were inspired from One Piece, the series. And first up, we've got number 29, Injured. And that is, as you can see, Roronoa Zoro. My favourite Straw Hat, in one of the most iconic scenes in the series, where he takes all of Luffy's pain, and then he casually replies with, "Nothing happened." And I think it's really cool. And he used the blood splatter effect and the dripping of the blood and signifying the ink and the sort of that deep shadows where his eye sockets and sort of his jaw cast upon the panel is really exciting, and I find it really inspiring, and I love that sort of tough guy pose that he has, and it's great fun. Next, we've got Vivi, which is number 30, Catch. Now, this was inspired by the scene in Alabasta, where my favourite villain, and my favourite character of the whole series, funnily enough, Crocodile, throws Vivi off of the tower using his ability to turn into sand. And I think that was really a unique way for a sort of super villain to drop there. In that case, she's a princess, so to sort of eliminate the competition and complete the civil war, he sort of just throws her off. And of course that's led to her being caught miraculously by the arrival of Luffy and Pell. So I loved capturing that sort of shock and fear, but also anger, that emotion that Vivi has in her face, where she's not quite sure what's happening. But she's also really upset at what's happening to her people and her country, and the fact that Crocodile was able to do all of these things and get so far into the plot with it. And I think using masking fluid to sort of capture that sand effect, similar as we did with Smoker earlier on in the challenge. Because he's a Logia, so he does sort of change into the element that his specialty fruit is. So I use the masking fluid to sort of create that liquid effect, and then essentially paint around it to create that contrast. Next, we've got Ripe. And Ripe is, originally I thought about doing a devil fruit or any other fruit, and then I thought about the sort of favourite objects that people have in the Straw Hat crew, because it's the final one, and I was thinking, we should do something with a definitive ending. And I thought Nami's fruit, Nami's favourite, one of her favourite objects, and something that's close to her, is the tangerine fruit, which can be ripe. And then I added on sort of things that are indicative of each character in the Straw Hat crew. And I didn't include Jinbei because I wasn't sure exactly what his sort of character traits are fully yet. But yeah, that's about it. Now we're going to go on to do a little recap, so I will see you there. Now that we've finished Inktober completely, I thought, why don't we go about going through the paintings and really see how far we've gotten over the last 31 days. So that's it for Inktober. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you will see more paintings, hopefully. And if you enjoyed it, you can subscribe, or you don't have to. It's up to you. And we can do something next time. I will see you. Of course, there's my blog and shop, which is still going somehow. And I think around Christmas time there will be some cards coming up there, handmade cards. And that's about it. I think we should be done with everything. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye all.